Hello! Hi everyone. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Hi to Pranav. Thank you for joining the chat. And hi Alice, as always. Thanks so much for joining the chat. Ooh, oh my gosh, hi Catherine. Hello. I think this is your first time joining the chat. Thank you so much. Um, happy Friday. I'm having so cute. Catherine said, "Hello." I went back at you. um, how? Oh, how? Yeah, how do you get the sword thing? What is that sword thing? Oh, oh. Um, Alice, I will figure that out after the stream. Michael Augathane says, "Hi, Shirley. Happy Friday from Dublin. Hello. Thank you for joining from Dublin. I'm not sure if that's like Dublin, Ireland, or there's a Dublin in the Bay Area too. Um, but either way, thank you so much for joining. Um, and so it is Friday. What is it? Friday the 7th? The 6th, 7th? Yeah, the 7th, wow, of August. So I was going back and forth a little bit today on whether to have this stream because I have been procrastinating. Well, actually, no, I've been making decent progress on my workshop for front and masters. But I'm definitely not where I want to be at this point in time. Uh, and so there's definitely going to be working this weekend, lots of working, maybe mini panics. But I felt like I should still keep the stream um, just because I want to make sure I take it seriously and I don't want to like go into the slippery slope of like, oh, the stream, like I can skip the stream today because I'm busy or whatever. Like I want to make sure that I prioritize it and make time for it. So I'll just pay for it later. um, but yeah, I'm also very excited about the workshop materials. Let me see. I uh, I feel like I've already said this. Yeah, I've already said that I'm very excited for it. Um, but like I'm just very excited for the things that I've like drawn. Like I'm pretty sure I showed this like on Wednesday too, because I was like, I'm so proud of drawing this, you guys. Um, and then I've made some more progress since then. Um, what is my ooh? I'm unreasonably proud of drawing this. Not drawing, I wrote this. Um, let's see. And then yeah, did that. Oh, also unreasonably proud of this little thing I made, which I tweeted about. It is for SVG. You can transform certain elements, or you can transform all the elements in SVG. And so this is just saying one of the ways that you can transform is called as translate, and it means that you can move a certain thing by a certain x and y number. And what that does is it actually moves the coordinate system around. So you can actually set the x and y on the rectangle, and that moves it around. But if you've translated the rectangle, then its coordinate system is different. Um, so yeah, unreasonably proud of this. And I'm going to make a version for SVG transform, you can also scale and rotate. So I plan to make a version for those as well. And then, yeah, and then I just finished these little parts. No, I'm in the middle of this. So I feel like I was just a kid that was like, look, look, and like doing show and tell. You definitely did not need to see this. But yeah, that's next Tuesday and Wednesday. Am I nervous? I'm always really nervous. Anytime I get recorded, and that has to be put onto the internet, I'm very nervous. Um, oh, Michael says, "Yep, Ireland. That's so cool." Pranav says, "Oh, SVG demo was super cool. Thank you so much." Yeah, and it was actually with observable, like much easier to do than to write than if I had to do it from scratch, because underneath the hood, what's happening is some code to make the sliders, so these two code for sliders, and then some code for um, just like writing this out, and then here it's just code for writing out the SVG, the DOM elements themselves, and then some styling. And then in terms of all of these like reactivity for like things happening as I'm like dragging the like these things updating and these texts updating as I drag around the sliders, that's pretty much all observable. Like they have it kind of just taken care of, which is really cool. Would not have ever done this from scratch. Been like, definitely doable from scratch, especially because Vue makes reactivity pretty easy too. But then there's definitely a lot more things I would have had to make, and I would have just been like, oh, that's too much work for a workshop. But yeah, unreasonably proud of this. Yeah, so today, so let's see, Wednesday we did this where let's see, yeah, so we separate out the code for this into like different functions so that we can reuse them. And I have to admit, I didn't have that much time. Actually, I didn't have any time to kind of prep this notebook beforehand. But I figured it might be fun for us to do it together. And ooh, Michael says, love your latest creations. Thank you so much. And Mash Fedorova, I'm so sorry for butchering your handles. Says, hi from Switzerland, first time joining live. Ah, so exciting. It's so exciting to get people from Europe. I knew that this time works really well for America and Europe, and I know it's a lot harder for other time zones. I've been thinking a little bit about shifting the time for this stream to maybe I'm in PST, so morning PST. I'm in San Francisco, PST, yes. And I was thinking about shifting it to the morning. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it's a thought I've been playing around with. And there's another thing that I wanted to say. Oh no, there's another thing that, the other thing I wanted to say was I've been really, really just enjoying kind of like chatting with you about just life and things. And then, but I feel like it's like really taking away from the coding part. So I was thinking about actually making a separate thing that's like a separate stream that's just us chatting, and then maybe it has like a theme or a topic every single time, and then kind of doing that in like a 30-minute, 40-minute, almost like a podcast fashion. I don't know. And I've been thinking about when to have that, and I was thinking about that being every other week. But then I wasn't sure if I wanted to just replace every other week Friday with that, or like have another day every other week where we do that. I'm not sure. So I would love to hear your opinions about that. But yeah, so today, okay, so on Wednesday, what we did was we also created this. I'm gonna unpin all of the, I need to clean up this notebook, but let's see. So rating count chart, yes. So what we did on Wednesday was say, okay, look at the movie ratings. So we said we wanted to look at movie ratings and vote counts. And the reason why we said that was because a lot of the films don't seem to have budget and revenue information, so wanted to take a look at another dimension of the data, and that's why we did this one, and I think this was interesting. So actually this was where seeing this, we were like, oh, it'd be interesting to do a scatter plot. So I was thinking of doing the scatter plot together today, but another thing I realized when I was thinking about this is I think it might actually be so I was thinking, I was reflecting a little bit more on kind of this like budget versus revenue um, one that we had. And I realized that that actually, sometimes I have to remind myself that like missing data is just as interesting as having data. So, because then it's kind of like when you're missing data, like what does that say about the priority of, you know, the data collection? And so I knew that we were talking about how this data set we collected from the movie database, and I think it was DT that was saying that it is a more like a Wikipedia of movies, so it's all user contributed. And so I did actually go and take a look at IMDb afterwards, and it didn't, and I just poked around a little bit, and it didn't quite seem like it had more data than the movie database that we used. So I was considering maybe I need to like, recollect data from IMDb or something, but it didn't quite seem like it had that it, had more data than what we had or anything. So, chucked that thought aside. And then this morning when I was thinking about this, I thought it might be that it's just as interesting when these numbers are missing, because one, that might have to do with the fact that we gathered the data from a what seems like, it's a movie database that seems more um, Western movies based, like Western film industry. So it would make a lot of sense for some of these, like Michelle Yeoh's, that I'm sure a lot of these are um, her film, the Hong Kong films. And so it make a lot of sense for this information not to be provided, or not that it makes a lot of sense, but that it is an interesting feature of the data set. And I think there's commentary that could be made about, you know, um, I think because the original goal was about um, looking at representation, and I think originally it was looking at representation for Hollywood films. Actually, I'm going to start writing this down as like some more notes. Um, so, um, so the original goal is representation in Hollywood. So then, it would make sense to want to potentially, so it might potentially make sense to filter the movies by those in those made in Hollywood question mark. I'm a little bit hesitant to do this because I think, for example, like Michelle Yeoh and Louis Liu, like they have such um a like such an amazing amount of filmography in Asia. So I'm really not, yeah, I don't, so I'm debating on that, but certainly I think there's an angle here where we talk about, and we should at least take note of like which of these were Hollywood movies, and it still doesn't have this information. So like, what does that mean in terms of like how well um, these these films did? So yeah, that sounded a lot better in my head than when I said it out loud just now. But I think one of the things, so it actually made me realize that I do want to be able to see kind of like in this kind of missing data. So let me note that we're gonna look at missing data. Um, and in that case, I think it'd be really interesting to be able to see this, these two kind of stacked on top of each other, to be able to see at a glance how how for each person which movies are missing data. And I think there was also, I had some thoughts about wanting to see all of the actors data at the same time instead of it being broken apart. So actually there's two goals I have today. I'm like just trying to like figure out where to write everything. So this is actually what happens when I'm actually working on a project and when I don't prepare beforehand for the stream. Or rather, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say that this is basically just how it looks like when I'm working on these projects. So I think there's two. So one is the missing data, and that we want to aggregate all charts together. And then there's another one that's like, I want to see all actors in one chart because I realized that it's kind of really hard for me to grok like any trends. It feels kind of hard for me to grok trends right now because I can't see them all at once. And so I was thinking about potentially doing the scatter plot. And then maybe it's that I was thinking that with the scatter plot, we talked about on Wednesday that, one axis is the vote average. Oh, hi! Thank you so much for subscribing, Homeless Panda. Thank you so much. And actually, let me see. Yeah, so at the Anubis Prime says missing data also reflects the quality of the data available as well as the functional robustness of the process application system that generates that data. Yes, very true. Data quality is oh my gosh. Okay, I get distracted way too easily. But it seems like my emote has been approved. I forgot to check in on that before this, but I'm so happy that it's been approved. So yes, ooh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, let me take a moment and just appreciate something I drew in the chat. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, thank you so much to everyone that subscribed. Marmine says nice emote. Thank you. I had a lot of fun drawing that. Thank you to Gail G. I'm sorry. And Will who subscribed and can now use the emote. So yeah, Anubis says data quality is frequently overlooked aspect of all analytics, and that can result in misleading insights. Exactly. So I think it's always, I think, very important to kind of point out the data that's missing. But also, I think previously I was thinking about the missing data as like a bug instead of a feature. In that, I want to kind of today think a little bit more about how to incorporate that into the story. I think ultimately I want to write a very like short, light story to center the visuals around or the project around. And I think this is one potential part of the story, this missing data piece. And so I think even, yes, okay, wait, hold on. This is the small breakthrough I had earlier today that sounded really great in my head, which is that it might even be really interesting oh, thank you so much for subscribing also, Michael. I started putting in this cute little animation, this like Streamlabs animation at the like very corner bottom. Yes, someday maybe I will do my own animation for subscribers. But I got distracted. Yes, okay, so I think what I was thinking is that instead of maybe relying on, the revenue or a budget or vote counts, maybe it's that we take a look at how much data is there or not, even as a measure of representation. So that was the thought I had. as measure. Oh, I'm writing on here. Representation. And so, Alice says Michelle Yeoh is a legend indeed. The sad thing is, I actually didn't know about Michelle Yeoh before Crazy Rich Asians because I never really watched any Hong Kong films growing up. Yeah, Jacob Purnell says, "Hi Shirley, hello. I have to. Oh, thank you so much for joining today too. Says I have to hop over to my uncle's to do mod duties, but just wanted to pop in briefly to say hi. Have a fun stream. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining every time. And then hopefully someday, maybe if I shift the time around, then maybe we can have you, have you in the stream for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to meet you in Michael's stream. And then Michael also sent along the emote. Also makes me so happy. Thank you. I think this might mean that I can make another emote, which I'm going to distract us a little bit and ask what emote I should draw next. I was thinking of the crying face. Either the crying face or like the tear river one or the scream one. Let me know which one you want next. I had a lot of fun drawing this one, and I thought the celebrate one was a good first one to make. Oh, thank you, RT Shots. Also, Pranav says, Alice, what's your favorite Michelle Yeoh film? Oh, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yeah. That was so long ago. I can barely remember it now. I didn't even realize that was Michelle Yeoh. I've seen that before. Okay, so scatter plot is, we said before, let's have the bill order. Sometimes this doesn't matter as much but which one? So bill order on the y-axis or vote average on the y-axis? Let's just for now say bill order on the x-axis and y is the vote average, and then we're going to have the color be the actors, and then oh wait, no, I wanted to do this thing where I wanted to also incorporate time. Like I wanted to, the whole thing was whether it has improved over the years. So I wanted a time aspect, and I wanted it to be that, yeah, I need a way to map time into this. And I for sure don't know how to do animation in Big Light. So that's not going to be what's happening. So let me note down that I want to do time somehow. So Wednesday I was talking about time with like the connected scatter plot. But like I said on Wednesday, I have I'm not quite sure if I want that, but I think if we do the connected one with the line, basically a line chart layered underneath, then we can color that by time. And I think that'd be very interesting. So jotted down some ideas, and then let's first try to really quickly aggregate these two together. I'm gonna do it really like quick and dirty, and I'm just gonna copy and paste this. So I'm just right here. I think I said look at missing data. For now, aggregate all the above together. Ooh, Anna says, hi, Shirley in chat. Hi, Anna. Thank you so much for joining today also. mod mine as data grouping for large data sets works. Question mark. Not 100% sure about what you mean. If you could be a little bit more specific, that'd be really helpful. Michael says, words, emoji, please. You cracked me up on Jason's stream when you were up early and ran out of words. Yeah, that is the number one reason why I am scared to have this stream in the morning, because my brain does not function before 11 a.m. And Jason, learn with Jason, I was on his stream a few times, and a few times I had to do it at like 9 or 10 a.m. And it's like words. I do say that a lot. That's a great one. Wonder how I would turn that into an emote. Yeah, this is why I keep my streams in the afternoon right now. But I am considering putting it in the morning, because it's a little bit, it's like a weird break in my work to have it at this time. So I don't know, still thinking. That's right. That happened. That happens all the time in my meetings, because my brain doesn't like function enough to like code and stuff in the morning. So I put my like calls and meetings in the morning. So then like I'm like slowly brain is like starting to function again. And so a lot of times I'm like in calls with my clients and I'm like, words, um Will says, better do a computer smashing emote in preparation for the closing phase. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, no, hold on. You're right, because Gilliam suggested that too. Of a my poor computer is slightly struggling right now too. I originally wanted to do some like WebGL coding on this stream, and we'll see how that goes with my current computer. I was considering if I keep this up for a few months, I might just like not build myself, but like maybe get like a desktop tower. And hello, Narcissus asks, what programming language do I use? And I use JavaScript. But right now, I'm using a observable notebook, and they're kind of like JavaScript-like. It's not JavaScript. And right now, you're seeing some Markdown. But usually I use JavaScript. Okay. So let's do this. Let's make something. Aggregated chart. Let's see if we get anything out of this. And then my goal for today is both that and the scatter plot we wrote down here. I really need to figure out how to like organize my screen. Because I want you to be able to see things, but then there's only so much screen real estate. More things to think about. Okay, aggregated charts. Let's see. So I get filmography, and then there's one of them is a revenue, and so let's see. Cost. What should I call this? Revenue chart. Sure, I'll call this revenue chart. And the reason why I just copy and pasted it over instead of calling the function is because I wanted to make sure to take out the x-axis for this revenue chart. So let's see. X-axis, mark line, mark text. So I think I can say here, oh, that's what I have to do. Yeah. So I have to say const x is equal to, and then take this part out, and then put this in, and then say in the revenue or budget line that I do not want, or actually no, I think maybe I'm supposed to say in here that I don't want an axis. Let's see. Actually, hold on. hold on. We'll figure this out. Yeah, so I think actually I should just, I don't think I need to take this out. So I think I just need to do that. Oh well, it's been done. Let's see, return revenue chart. Let's see what happens. Aha. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go and copy this over. Let's see. Concatenate charts, and I want the aggregated charts. Let's see if we're even moving in the right direction. Awesome. So no x-axis. I almost want to clean this up, but that's okay. Let me make this a smaller height too. 60, maybe 80. And then let me bring in this chart right here. Ooh, we can reshare. We can reuse this. So there's the bar chart. Yes, okay. So let's bring this over and let me concatenate. So let's do the revenue, then the line bar, and then the line, and then the bar chart. And oops, let's call you that. Make you 50, and then let's concatenate the revenue chart. Is that what I called it? Revenue chart. Yes, yes, indeed. And then concatenate these two. Oh, vconcat, vertical concat. Ooh, and then let me make sure that we're using the same width. So yeah, oh, and then let me take out the title. Is it just me, or is it like got a lot of space in between? I wonder why it has so much space in between. Width, height. I wonder if it's just because of how long this is. And actually, I think I don't want you to write this. So how do I say I don't want you to write the field name? Oh well, okay. So I think that's good enough for us to, oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna drop this in the chat so that you can kind of see, because I know it's hard to see everything on the screen. Ooh, Vishnu has joined. Wait, okay, so let's see. Will says, oh my god, yeah, I stream off my MacBook and with a big external monitor, and it is in a constant lift-off mode the whole time. Yeah, so that's exactly the setup I have. I have my 4-year-old, 3.5, almost 4-year-old laptop, which I guess is not that bad. But it's definitely struggling. I'm actually very proud of how long this laptop has lasted me. Good job, laptop. Thank you so much. And my external monitor. And then I'm always worried it's gonna burn up during stream. Yes. Well, actually, I put it through a lot, and I think it's okay. Xtalk programmer says, say that again, please. Ooh, thank you so much for subscribing, Mash Fedorova. I will definitely, hopefully, like definitely 100%. Wait, no, less than that. Hopefully, have a new emote by next Friday. And it will either be a burning computer, my poor burning laptop. Ooh, that'd be a fun one. You know what? I think that might be my new emote. Yeah, the burning laptop. The burning laptop will be my next emote. Um, X Talk programmer says, say that again, please. You use a serverable what? Serverable what? What did I say? A serverable what? I should keep a better eye on the chat. I'm sorry. Not sure what I said. Serverable. Serverable what? Cautious, hopeful. Does anyone know if it's possible to incorporate Python in an observable JavaScript workflow? Ooh, I feel like that is a question for Visnu in the chat. Anubis Prime says it looks like she's using Python in a visualization library called Vega. Very close. It is JavaScript. And Vega Lite. Thank you, Pranav, for answering that. Xtalk programmer says observable. It provides a server that allows you to do this. I find the music really distracting. Visnu says a space is adjustable with vconcat, but I forget the config option. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that was silly of me. I saw like a link and I clicked it and it was my own link. Visnu, thank you. Access title something to overwrite the Axios titles. Awesome. So let's see. It is, I think the ones that I find distracting are these. So the foreign language one, and then I can say title and then empty string. Let's see if that works. Perfect. Whoa. It worked for all of that. Was interesting. So, okay, so what just happened was I set an empty string for the access of the bar charts, but that seems to have just wiped all of it. That's interesting. And unexpected? Is that what was supposed to happen? Let's see. In that case, I'm just gonna say amount dollar. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Let's see. Oh yes, Socks programmer. Yes, observable. Yes, observable notebooks. That's weird. My wait, is my stream at an okay resolution? Because my preview makes it look like it's very blurry. Let me know if the video looks okay. And Gilliam, I'm so sorry. I was very much leaning towards no stream, but then this morning I was like, no, I need to keep up and make this a habit, and so I made it through. And Visnu says there are some interoperability things for, I think, the Python. And so there's a notebook observable for Jupyter users is a good place to start. Very interesting. Xtalk programmer says, yep, can read everything. I'm glad. Anna says the stream looks good for me. Okay, I'm glad. It just seems like it's blurry for me, but as long as it's not blurry for you, that's what matters. And as for the music, I can turn it down a little bit next stream, but I very much do enjoy the calming vibe of it. It's music by a band named Lullatones, and it really gives me the calm vibes I need for streams. So I hope you'll be able to just overlook it for me, because it really does help me through this. So yeah, actually I quite like this. So I think, yeah, let me see. So it's really nice to be able to see like electric slide. really want to be like able to like click through on these. Just like electric slide is a movie. Wait, Electric Slide 2014 movie. Fascinating. Very fascinating. I think it's very like fascinating to be able to. Oh, that's what I was trying to. Vishnu, a question for you. So, I wanted to make this vote average be from 0 to 10 on this axis, and I couldn't quite figure it out last stream. And I couldn't find the right documentation for it, and I was wondering if you know off the top of your head. Um, well, thank you so much to Gilliam and Anna that says you love the music and that the background music is nice. Um, and yeah, okay, so I think there's actually some very interesting things going on. I think it'd be nice to be able to have like a line that's kind of the median going through so that I think so that we can like judge which films did slightly bit better and like then be able to compare it against like the revenue and budget number. I have hope for this visual. Um, and let's see. It's so interesting sometimes looking at like um how kind of similar the revenue line and the like the rating, the vote average line looks like. That's so interesting. Um yeah. I really want to know like why we don't have so we certainly have, um from my knowledge like Constance uh I'm guessing she's only ever done films in the US. So I wonder if it's just like she did a lot of really small ones because there is some amount of viewership on them. So I wonder if it's like really small indie sort of um, projects. Also very interesting to be able to see. Um, I wonder if I should actually bring out the bill order too into like a separate. It's just going to be this like Frankenstein monster chart where I'm just like, oh, shall we have the bill order in a separate bar chart? I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll brainstorm how I can kind of make the bill order part be visual too, so that it's easy to scan this way. And it's easy. I just really want to see like if she's like in the top number of billing or something. So yeah, certainly it seems like it's all US films because there isn't any that are foreign languages. But I guess it's that she's done a lot of really small ones, whereas like Henry Golding, seems like he's done a lot of yeah, so he's had a lot of almost leading roles since Crazy Rich Asians. Um, oh, so interesting. Oh wait, no. Okay. It's not. I did something wrong. Um, I've lost the foreign language one. What did I do? What made me realize the foreign or why is the foreign language one missing? Huh. What did I do? Why am I missing that? Let's see. Good thing I copy and pasted. Well, that looks like what we currently have. Okay, so let's see. If anybody has, oh, I'll reshare, and then if anybody has the notebook open, I will love to get your thoughts on why it has. Oh, I'm so silly. Okay, wait. What? What is going on? I swear I closed. Hold on. Okay, let me take this out. Oh, no. Is it because this? No, no, no. Okay, let me just take this out and then see what happens. Am I missing? Ah, silly me. Syntax errors. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, still very interesting. That her recent ones have some foreign languages. Okay, let's see. Michelle Yeoh. It's Crouching Tiger. Ooh, thank you to, let's see, Visnu for answering my question for the bar chart. So I was asking if, or not for the bar chart, the line chart. I wanted to be able to look at, yes, I wanted the vote average to have a scale. And I thought that's what I tried on Wednesday. Nice is false. Let's try that. Okay, so this hopefully will give us awesome 0 to 10. Oh, okay. I know what happened. On Wednesday, I did a range, and that's why this happened. And it's supposed to be domain for reasons that I will think through very soon. So basically I'm saying, because domain is basically my input and what my raw data, the domain should be the min and max for my raw data, and then the range is, I don't know why I like, okay, and then the range is kind of the output, that I'm translating to like, in this case, I'm translating it to the Y position. So that's why I need to specify that the domain goes from a rating of 0 to 10, not the range, because the range is my height of, yeah, so what I'm outputting, sorry, not the height, what I'm outputting is a Y position. So that's why it wasn't working. If I did this range, then the reason why it became like this is because then I'm basically saying map the voter average data to a Y position between 0 and 10 pixels. And that's why that was happening. Cool. Thank you for that, Visnu. Visnu said maybe, not maybe, that really worked. Yogi Beach, he says, don't call me Shirley, I will show myself out. Thank you, thank you. Gilliam says, last time I said something that started with Shirley, and when she read it out loud, it sounded like something else entirely, but she didn't notice. It's all fine. Okay, I'm glad that worked out, I guess. Visnu, to be clear, observable is just JavaScript, but there are export, download, embed tricks to use your work from Python. Gilliam says, Visnu has made clear in the previous stream that observable is not JavaScript. My understanding is from this one notebook that is basically saying observable, I think, let's see. My understanding is that observable, I think for most things in the cells, like I think it's that, let's see, it's not in, yeah, so cells are separate scripts, and you have to follow, like observable has its own kind of like a syntax within the cells, but then if you have it within these curly braces, then everything inside should be JavaScript. But listen to Visnu, not me, because Visnu actually works at observable. And Visnu says JavaScript. Okay, so I actually think this is quite exciting of a result, to be able to see this and to be able to kind of like line up and be like, oh, some of these where the revenue was really high, like what was that? Kung Fu Panda. I think it'd be fun to be able to put like a median line on the vote average so that we can see which ones did better than the median. I don't think I'll do that. Should I do that for the revenue? This is where I get distracted by like just the charts and do not move forward in my analysis. But I think the median line at least will be very helpful. So I think that'd be layering on a. I hope I do this correctly, but even if I don't, I feel fine because Visnu is in the chat. um, so we're gonna say color is red. And Visnu has my back when it comes to observe or when it comes to Vega Light. I hope. So the mark line, I think there's a way for me to just. I think Vega Light does it for me. Let's see. How can I do a median? Ooh, look at that. Aggregation. Ooh. Aggregate. Is that what I want? Median? The median value. So just the aggregation options. Do I just say it's align? Let's see. And oops, not image. All right, wish me luck as I navigate Vega Light's documentation. Type line. Yeah, so I want to do encoding and then I think, can I just say like vl.y, like, and then the field, wait, no. Do I want field q? Oops. Do I, no. Wait, yes. Yes? So I'm confused because like Vega Light actually originally has this kind of like JSON like syntax, and then when it got implemented in the observable, it like changed the syntax changed around a little bit, so I'm a little bit confused. Oh wait, no, not median. Let's try and see if I can do Vega Light aggregate. Maybe. Ooh, look at. I feel like there was an example in here. Ooh, I think maybe this is what I want. This example. I don't know if you can see it. I wonder if they just have all of these different examples implemented. Let's see. Let's see if there is something that. Ooh. Average. Oh, so I just say. Ooh. I think. Do I just do this and then I say I want the median of the vote averages, right? Is that gonna work? That is definitely not what I was expecting. Ooh, Visnu is looking for the exact example I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Visnu. You can do both syntaxes, but reasons. Yeah, I think when I used Vega Light in Observable, even like last year or earlier this year, I was using kind of the JSON syntax. But starting this stream, I've been trying to do this syntax more. So that was obviously the wrong thing to do. And I think it might be because I want to, so actually, you know what? Because I already have the bill order in the revenue one, maybe I'll take it out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. So I wonder if that's because I need to, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Is it, okay, let me try to keep looking for an example. Ooh, Visnu to the rescue. Oh, perfect. Yes, that is exactly what I want. And so what happens here is there's a layer of the points, a layer of error band is this blue part, and the mark is rule. Awesome. Thank you so much, Visnu. That is not the right thing to do. Field type quantitative aggregate medium. So mark rule is not a thing. Is it not? Is it maybe like a mark line and then I have to introduction to Vega Light, data types, graphical marks. Okay, let's try that. Is that the thing that I was already on? Fields, data types, cool, ordinal, quantitative, temporal, and then encoding channels, XY size, color, opacity, shape. Actually, this is really helpful. Tooltip, order, column, row. And then I'm guessing marks are going to color and opacity. Ooh, shape. Cool. Tooltips and ordering. Graphical marks. Awesome. Wait, here. Rule. Wait, that's what I said. Mark rule. Mark rule. And then is it that I can't mark rule? And maybe it's that I cannot. It's not VL. It's not a Y encoding. Bar marks. And then where is line marks? Rules. Area marks. Am I getting closer? Mark area. No, where did the rules go? Because there's no example in here, so there's a mark rule, and for mark rule, I want to do encoding is, no, it is a Y encoding, so why are you telling me that I cannot read Y of undefined? Do I need to pass in, oh wait, do I need to say field Q, median, is that not, oh, syntax error. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Except that is X. Okay. So that's not what I had in mind. Encode median X. So this is interesting. I think I'm gonna put this down for a bit and then I'm gonna do my scatter plot. Actually, I don't think I can do my scatter plot all that quickly. No, because I think I need to change the data around a little bit. So yeah, I think I need to change the data around. Do I need to change the data around? No, I don't think I actually need to change the data around. So actually, I think I can do the scatter plot. Yeah, actually, let me try and do the scatter plot. Or should I wait until next Friday to do it? So mark point, or is it mark circle? No, mark point, and then dot data is, I just want to flatten the filmographies that we have. And then encoding is that we have, let me do it the simpler way. X is the bill order, VL.x, and then the field is a quantitative order, I need to render this. Awesome. Ooh, awesome. Okay. And the L.Y. Oh, it's actually ordinal, isn't it? Technically speaking. Dot field Q is the vote average. C. Cool. And then the color. Let's try this color by, and then that would be nominal is the name of the actor. Actually very interesting. Huh. It's kind of cool. I don't think, ooh, what if I did, instead of vote average, I do revenue? No. Apparently not. Why is there no? Oh, that's right. Okay. Actually, no. What if I did this and took a look at the revenues? So let me flatten it all and then filter out for just the ones are type revenue, and then have this be the amount. Wow. So this was, oh, I think this is the the Marvel movie. So that makes sense. Okay, let me actually go back to the vote average. Yeah. So I think the thing I want to consider is, wow, what is this thing that's like a 10? Xiaoyo's 10. Thing I want to consider is still the time part. So I'll think on that until next time. And Vishnu says, so it's grouping by something. I'm guessing, Vishnu, you mean this. Yeah, I need to look into this after. Maybe I can chat you, Vishnu. Yeah. This is happening. I wonder why that's happening. So I need to fix that too. But yeah, actually, I feel like we made pretty good progress. I feel like after this, what I need to do is kind of jot down some notes and then be like, these are the things that I want to concentrate on, and then potentially like draw out some like designs based on this that we can then start prototyping. Because I feel like there's some very good things that we are learning from this. Let me just, why are you rendering here? X-axis dot no. Figure you out later. Oh, I think I know one. Okay. Anubis Prime says bar plots should be ordered in some way to convey the insights behind them to the user in a more relatable fashion. Human brains have difficulty following random representations of data. I wonder, when you say bar plots, do you mean this? Not quite sure which bar plot you're talking about, Anubis. So yeah. Okay. So next Wednesday, I'm teaching my workshop. And oh, Michael says, so glad you decided to shoot today. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining. I think for the first time, right? It's Dublin. Yeah, Europe is quite late now. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining today. I will be off next Wednesday for my workshop. Gilliam says it's starting to look very tidy. Thank you. And then I'll be back next Friday I don't 100% expect my stream next Friday to be very productive because I'll probably be really brain fried. I'm like always very brain fried after teaching some workshops, especially if they're recorded. So then maybe we'll have like a more casual one. Maybe like next Friday we'll talk through some of the things that we learned together, and then kind of start sketching out some design ideas. I think that'll be a very fun way to spend next Friday. Um, and I think let's see. Then the week after next, I'm gonna go see my parents. I'm very excited. I haven't seen them all year. So because of that, I don't know if they have the best internet. So if not, then maybe the so not next week, but next week when I'm home with my parents, I might just do a um maybe instead of doing one of these, maybe we'll like have like one of those just chatting sort of ones, and we can just talk because I'm not quite sure how well the stream will do with like too much video upload kind of things. Maybe it will even have to be more audio than visual. So we'll see. I'll test around with their internet. Um, and oh, hi Hugo. Thanks so much for joining the chat. Um, just caught up in the past 30 minutes. All these graphs are exciting. I'm glad. And actually, let me reshare once again. Yeah, I think it's starting to come together. I think there's like a good amount of information here. And what I haven't been able to do is just kind of like take a step back and jot down some notes and like really figure out what it is that I want to say with this. Um, and and it says, thanks again for the stream. Good luck with your workshop. Thank you so much. And I remember you said that you're a student, so hopefully you can join the workshop on front end masters. And Michael says, second, and thanks, chat, learned and laughed lots. Woolly Mammoth says, what up? And Saito Kyosuke says, hello, hello. Thanks for joining now. We're actually wrapping up, and we'll be back next Friday to kind of wrap up, hopefully wrap up the data analysis part, unless I come up with any other crazy ideas, but we can always come back to this. But next Friday, we're going to wrap up the data analysis and then hopefully move our way to the design and code. And I tend to design and code at the same time, so that should be very interesting. And yeah, well, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. It's actually really sunny right now, which doesn't sound like a big deal in the summer, but San Francisco summers are like, certain parts of San Francisco is like very foggy. So I'm very excited right now that it's so sunny. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Woolly Mammoth says SF2. Yes. It is beautiful. So tomorrow, I feel like I talk about this every Friday. Tomorrow is grocery shopping. Always excited for grocery shopping. I hope it's a beautiful day tomorrow. Yeah. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining.